Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Some few hours ago it went very viral where Nigerians were screaming and shouting that this issue of the presidency intervening over the PEPC case. I'm talking about Presidential Election Tribunal, Court Tribunal, where it was alleged that the president, Bola Tinubu, is in conversation with CJN over the unseating of the president on the PEPC case. What the Supreme Court have decided to not only to speak up, CJN also have decided to speak on this same matter, and Nigerians, all ears and eyes are on the judiciary. Before we go to the newspaper to find out what are telling Nigerians about the supposed call, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the Supreme Court has faulted claim on social media that President Bola Tinubu had a phone conversation with the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, in relation to pending proceedings before the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC. The Apex Court spokesman, Dr. Festus Akande, said this in a statement some few minutes ago. The statement reads in part, and I'll quote, "In view of the rumor currently circulating in the social media space that the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Honorable Justice Olukayode Ariwoola, had a telephone conversation with His Excellency President Bola Tinubu and the Director General of the Department of State Services (DSS) with a view to pressurizing the Presidential Election Petition Court on the likely judgment to give. It is imperative to state clearly that there is no iota of truth in the narrative, as there was no such telephone conversation between the CJN and anyone. Nigerians have been following the proceedings at the Presidential Election Petition Court with admirable enthusiasm, so it is advisable we all sustain the tempo and follow it up to the end, instead of relapsing into the realm of speculations and rumor peddling that will not do anyone any good. If this current trend of falsehood and mudslinging is sustained, our nation may not make the desired progress. The courts are statutorily established to serve the best interests of the masses, and we are ever poised to do that to the best of our ability. We wish to plead with everyone to cooperate with the judiciary to serve the country to its full capacity, as no one will ever be favored against the other in any dispute. The rule of law and supremacy of the Nigerian Constitution will always be upheld and applied in every matter that comes before the court, as the facts presented and subsisting laws must be applied in determining the merit or otherwise of each matter. The public should be rest assured that justice will be done to all matters pending in the various courts across the country, irrespective of who is involved. Just a quick one add up onto what is happening. Don't forget that there's also another case of Labour Party and Mba of Enugu State, where Labour Party is hopeful or is hoping to regain back the governorship mandate in Enugu. Of course, one of the witnesses that Labour Party called was the DG of NYSC, where he literally told Nigerians, or rather as a witness told the court, that the certificate, whatever form number that Mba had presented, as the Enugu State governor had presented, is not in line with them. That it didn't emanate from their office, it didn't emanate from their agency. It is not. They did not give that certificate, which means literally it is forged. But just a few hours ago, Nigerians were really amazed, shocked that DSS had to tell Nigerians. Well, I don't know if it's an extension of NYSC. I wouldn't know, because these days things happen. But we do know that they are DSS. They're saying that the one that Mba has is okay, is correct, and is true. And Nigerians are asking many questions. We don't get. Is DSS an extension or another arm of NYSC to ascertain and know that the certificate that Peter Mba is holding is actually emanating from NYSC? NYSC agency themselves said, error new, it's not coming from our office. DSS says authentic. Loli Kene, I don't understand. But let's go straight into the news of the day, as Nigerians also have taken turns to react to the assurance given by CJN that justice will be served on all pending matters, including and not exempting and not limited to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, all pending matters on the recovery of mandate and sustaining of mandate. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians, because Nigerians are really talking. This one here says DSS should go after the originators of the said conversation. Okay, and that person here says you must be the supreme person. You will continue. I don't understand. Another person here says I had sympathy for the judiciary. Okay, another person here says Peter Obi should look ahead about his followers. I don't understand what he's trying to say. Another person here says, okay, make we they wait now. We go see how una go do this case. As I seem say that the one hook una throat, una no go do anything. How we the wait? I don't understand what he's trying to write. Another person here says, just be careful. Kano is there abandoned for Obi. Obi's now failed attempt at shedding the country. Okay, some of them are really writing some things here. Another person says, truth is, you need to redeem the sanctity of our court. Okay, there are lots of bad eggs as judges and lawyers in the temple of justice. Several judgments don't evoke confidence. The judiciary will either sink or sail with these election petitions before it. The focus is on the judiciary. If you stay on the side of the constitution, you will have difficulty giving upright judgment that will be acceptable to all Nigerians, because it's an open-ended matter. Another person here answered, saying maybe you should draft the right judgment and send it to them to just read it. Nonsense comment. How can an interested party, a supporter of one of the presidential candidates, be saying if the judiciary does not judge rightly, but that will be the end, as if he alone knows that the right judgment is? I mean, it's simply childish. Go and do the needful, okay? But if you ask me, I do not pray to be in the seats of the judges right now. There's a Herculean task in their hands, where all eyes are on them, and the fate of Nigerians lies in their hands. I pray for wisdom. Honestly, from my heart, I pray that God will give them wisdom to go through this and keeping the country in one piece, dispersing justice, and Nigeria staying in one cause. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's put in the comment section what's your take on what CJN is saying concerning the alleged call that never happened, according to CJN.